Just a minute. Okay. We also have, we also have, we have owner or root. We also have user or group, and we have guest. Now, what does this mean? Type. Now, under type is where you see things like D, or we also have minus. I wish I was able to create a table on. And under your owner or your root, you can see this first RWX. That is what is supposed to be there. R space W space X. And it is the same thing for the others. RWX. Now, what do we have under all of this? That is where we are talking about the numbers. 4, 2, 1. 4, 2, 1. 4, 2, and 1. Now, what does this mean? Anytime you check a file, okay, my colleagues, anytime you check a file and you want to maybe make the file executable, you want to make it executable, how do you do this? From the beginning, you can tell, is this file, is it a file on its own, or is it a directory? Remember, I said a directory is what we call folders on our Windows. Folders contain files. Directories contain files. So what you have as D stands for directory. What you have as minus stands for file. So you can see here, this first D here is already telling me it is a directory. This right here is already telling me it is a file. So I can already tell this is a directory. Now there's a command that we use when you want to change a file. I'm going to show us how to do that. Change mode is the command. Chmod, change modification. Now, how do we know the number? Because we are supposed to use numbers. If you add everything here, 4 plus 2 plus 1, it will give you 7. Same thing here, 7. The same thing here, 7. Now, when you're trying to calculate the number to use, you can look, is this one complete? This first one, RWX, if it's complete, 7. The next RWX, is it complete? Yes, 7. The last one is complete. The same thing here, you already know this is a file. What is now the command you type on your Kali? Change mode 777. You can have a file like this, minus minus w minus r minus w, r minus x, rwx. From the first minus, I can tell it is a file. What is the command? Change mode. Now, it's only w that is here. R and X are missing. So that is 2 because W stands for 2. The next one is R minus X. R minus X. R stands for 4. W is missing, which was supposed to stand for 2. And then X is now there. That is 5. And you have this, which is 7. RWX, add everything, it gives you 7. Now, if you want to make, I want to make this file executable, how do I do that? You can use all these steps. Instead of doing 257, how do I do that? I want to make it, I want to make this one. I want to make everything read, write, and execute, both on the owner, both on the user. I want the owner to be able to read it. R is missing. I want the owner to be able to execute it. X is missing for the owner. The user or the group, they can only read it. They cannot edit, they cannot write, but they can execute it. While the guest can do everything. But now that maybe, for example, I'm a user and I want to make this file, right? I want to be able to edit this file. Instead of putting 5, I'll change it to 7. If I want to make it just executable, I want to remove the writes between these three, R minus and X. I want to remove the writes and I just want to make it a full 1. This is how you can change or edit how a file looks. If you want to edit, if you want to edit a file, if you want to execute a file, if you want to read that file, this is how you can change it. Let me share my Kali screen so that we can see an example on our Kali. Now, ls minus al is the command we are supposed to use. What this does is that it shows you, you can see we have D here. Let me increase. You can see what we have here as the first file or the first directory. You can see D is telling me the directory. You can see RWX. You can see minus minus X, minus minus X. Let me copy this and ask if anybody can get it. Can anybody get it? Let me type it out. DRWX minus minus X minus minus X. Can anybody get the change mode for this? The number. You can tell already is a directory. Can anybody get the number we are supposed to use, the figures? Okay, Mr. Olaiton, you can go on.
Change mode 711.
711, that is correct.
Okay.
Now, since it is change mode 711, I want to make this guest. That means the last one. I want to make it readable and editable, which is writable. What number do I use? I want to make this writable. I want to make this um, readable. So I want to do R and X there. What number do I use?
Should be 715.
715.
Yes, because uh, for
717.
I thought said the W will not be included. The right is not be
Read,
included.
read, write, and execute. It's already
That
executable. I want to
means
make it read and write. How do I do
oh that
that?
means not 717 then 717.
It's 717, correct? Because the fact that it is already executable does not mean
Yeah,
I
yeah,
must
yeah.
remove it. Yes.
You
So
don't
that would mean
okay,
that
yeah,
I
that's
must
true. Yeah.
change it. So this will not change to read, write, and then
Right.
executable.
Then yes.
I hope we understand it. Let me get into a file and show us how it works. Let me check that file. Do I open to? Okay, let's see Camfish. Okay, see Camfish. Now you can see. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see this?
Yes, yes.
Now you can see that is in white. It is in white.
Yes.
Now I'm going to do ls space minus al. Look at it. Can you see what it's saying? Read, write, no execute. Read. Okay, that is the same thing. It is a file. Read, write, I can't execute it. Read, I can't write on it, I can't execute it. And for the group, also only read. Now I want to change it to an executable file as the I want to change it to an executable file as the owner and as a user. Change mode. You can give me the number.
Can you come again? I don't understand what your question is. What your question is.
This is what we are changing. We want to make it executable. Read, write, and executable for both the owner and the users. We are not doing anything to the group. Let me go back to the explanation. See what we want to change. We want to change this first three or this first six. I think Let me try to replicate what is there. Yes. Now you can see this first three. This first three
Yeah.
is for the owner. The owner. The next three, starting from this R, is for the user or the group. The last one is for guests. Now I want to change owner and user to read, write, and executable. I want to make it like this. This is how I want it to be. What number do I use?
It should be 774. 774. Hello, are you there?
I'm listening.
No, 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 no. I said it should be 774
Okay. Are you sure?
because we. Yes.
Okay. chmod camfish dot you said 774, right?
Yes, correct. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
We'll see it now. We're going to see it.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
My screen is not, I don't know why. I think maybe I have.
Yeah, to be fair, that's why I was even asking because I cannot see very well. Maybe they put to zoom out.
Zoom in. Can you see the last thing they wrote here?
Change permission of catfish dot operation not permitted.
I'm not root. You know why? I'm not the root user now. I want to change the root user, the owner and the root, and I also want to change the user or the group or the group.
Yes.
I am not at the root. I'm a user now. I'm not the owner. I cannot change the user. Cannot be changing the owner. So let me do sudo. Hmm, Sudo su. Can't see what is below my screen now. Don't know why. And then change mode. chmod 774 cam fish. I can't even see what is down below. Or let me open a new tab so that everybody can see it. Let's go ls minus al. ls minus al. You can see it. It's still the same thing. Oh, we've not done it yet. Now, you said change mode. Let me do sudo first. Change mode 774 4, right?
Sorry, yes. Missing a prayer after. Missing a prayer. Try. Don't know yourself. What does this mean?
It means it's not correct.
Okay. Can we go back there, please? Let me just look at it very well. And let me give an explanation of what I. Okay. So the reason why I said 774 was because yes.
Yes, continue. Go on.
Yeah. So why I said that is because the owner it has to read, write and execute. Then that's 7, right? The
Yes.
user too have to do the same thing. Read.
It's not just one person that has to do it because everybody needs to learn.
Okay, because I was thinking I'm the only one that is hearing you. Okay, I believe they are really signify.
You can see my Kali, right? Can everyone see my Kali?
Yes, yes.
I didn't add the name of the file.
Okay.
It is calm. I just hope it's clear enough. Let me just open a new tab. I don't.
Me, I'm
It's not clear for
just
everybody.
listening to audio. I'm just listening to audio. I cannot even see anything. So I'm just listening.
I didn't hear. Mr. Babs, this is moment of truth now, so you can see if it's going to work or
Yeah, I'm
not.
looking at.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
say same. This
Just
same.
hold on. Just hold on.
Okay.
You know I'm not at root now. Did it work or not?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. You are not writing the password now. I don't know.
This is how you know if it worked. If it doesn't show
Oh,
loading again, it has worked.
that means it's working.
Yes. Let me open a new tab so that you can see ls minus al.
Okay.
What is
So
it
that,
showing?
yeah, read right. Okay, that's
You can see
okay.
it has changed.
Yes, yes,
Read,
that's
write,
changed. Yeah.
execute, read, write, execute, and read.
Executive and read alone.
You can
Yeah.
see the color.
Yes.
It will also change.
Yes. But I want to ask the question. I don't know we are going to get there. At what kind of maybe events do we need to use this kind of thing?
You saw the file I just changed now, right?
Yes.
The file, lucky enough, right? The file is already an executable file as long as Kali understands how the file runs.
Okay.
But there are some other files that you are going to download, right? Or some other tools that you want to launch. If you don't make them executable, it will never run.
Okay.
So maybe this camfish now, as it was in white before, I tried to launch it, tried to execute it, it didn't work. All I
Okay.
need to do is to do this ls minus al to see the permissions that that file has.
Okay. Okay.
Is it an executable file? If it's not, I now know what to do. I'll now go and do that change mode to
Mm.
777 I'm doing to make everything read, write, and executable. Then I'll just put the name of the file that I'm looking for, that I want to change. Camfish.sh. That's what I want to change.
Okay.
Okay, let me do sudo.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not root now. That is why I cannot. If I'm not root, I can't change the owner or the root user. I will only be able to change the normal users as in groups.
okay. What is it called? Sudo is what is used to change the rules.
Yes, you know when you do sudo,
Yeah.
you're telling your Kali that you want to get superior permission
Okay.
to make changes.
English.
Yes.
Okay.
You see what I just did now.
Complete now. Yes.
Now it's now
Yes.
complete.
Complete. Owner, user, and
Yes.
guest. So,
So I hope
that's
everybody understands it.
yeah. Okay.
I hope everybody understands it. Because as time goes on, I think maybe I'll look for a tool where we'll have to use all these kind of things. There's a shorter method, but I don't like to teach it. I don't like to teach it because some people get confused about it. It's quite easy, but it's also confusing at the same time. Instead of doing change mode 777 or whatever, I can do change mode plus X. That means as a user, because I'm already a user here, I'm already a user here, I want to change it to executable for myself. It's easy to understand, but at the same time, it can be confusing. You can do plus X, you can do plus R, you can do plus W. All you need to do is go to if it's root user, you do sudo su. Let me do that on my Kali. You do sudo su, you put your password. Can you see I'm now in red? That means root at Kali. Root at Kali. I'm now the owner of my system. It's like when you have your normal Windows system, there's administrator. You on your own, you're just a user. Your account is a user account or a group account. Then you now have guests. You can create new accounts for maybe other people, maybe your son or your friends. You don't want them to do anything, any edits to your files or all those kind of things. You can create an account for them. That will not be guest. You will not be your the user or the group, while the main administrator is the root. And it's not the same thing you see as the root user that you're going to see as the group or as the normal user. They are different. See my ls. Can you see what is here? Please, I need a response. Can you see what is here?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm a user now. I'm a regular user. This is root. This is the regular user. I do ls. You can see, okay, let me go back. I do ls. You can see I have more things here than my root. This is my administrator account. These are the files that he has, the tools. I don't have much tools here. But as a normal Kali user, this is the tools that I have that I'm using. So there's a difference. There's a difference. So I hope you all understand that. I hope you've all gotten what I just explained. because at any time I can just give a tool for everybody to go and use. And if it's not working for you, I'm expecting that at least you should be able to get, you should know what is happening here, as in how to change the modification of a file. It doesn't always, it is not only for you to make a program executable. You can use it to write on a file, to read a file. There are some people that will just want you to, for example, maybe you just want to see what is inside this file, but they don't want you to edit it. That is also there. Some people will want, okay, I want to be able to edit this file. I want somebody to edit this file. You can also use those numbers to edit the file. Know what the change mode number is and what you are changing it to. If you are, if the change mode number is let's say 600, which is by default, that is what it is originally, which is just the write and read and write, and then there's nothing else again. That is the original. Now you want to change it to everybody should be able to read, write, and execute. You now do change mode 777 space name of your file. I hope I've explained that clearly to everybody. I hope I've explained that clearly.
I don't worry. I will understand later. Somebody called me. I couldn't. Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay. So I want us to do. I want us to go back to the practicals we couldn't do yesterday. Although it's only one practical we'll be doing. The second one, which is the CAM exploit, you need an IP address that is public, a public IP address that has to do with CCTV. So if you don't have that kind of IP address, it will not work the way you expect it to work. What it will only do is that it will try its best to give you, to get your location and to stop there. But now what I want us to do is, let us see how we can capture pictures using this Kali. So remember yesterday I said we should go and copy Camfish. If you were not here yesterday, go to your browser, search for camfish.s.git space github, camfish, Camphish, github. Search for it on your browser. The link that has tech chip net, tech chip net, that is where you're going to. You can see the explanation beside it. Grab cam shot and GPS location, go to it, go and copy the code, come to your Kali, git clone, and paste the link. Enter, ensure that everything is downloaded. Ensure it is all downloaded. Now, majority of us should have that too. I want us to launch it. I want us to launch the tool. I want us to launch the tool. Yeah, on your Kali, launch this tool, please. What you are doing for yourself. We are using Cloudflare Tunnel, which is number 2. We are using Live YouTube TV, which is also number 2. It's going to ask you for a YouTube ID. It's going to ask you for a YouTube ID. I also explained yesterday what is a YouTube ID. YouTube ID, when you go to your browser, you search for a YouTube video or you are watching a YouTube video, the link you will see. Let me paste this here. You would see a link, http youtube watch v is equals to. After that equals to, copy everything there. After the equals to, copy everything there. Okay, you can see the link I have on my browser. After this equals to, you can see X. Copy everything there. Copy it. That is what you are going to paste as your YouTube video watch ID and click on enter. I hope their server is on so that we can see how this thing can work in real time. The server is down, but let's still try. If I can get, say, another video. If your own is working, please you can notify me so that we can you can share your screen so that we'll know what to do next. If their server is down, it usually does not generate any link.
Excuse me. After the upload the link, I will type LS catfish, right?
Let me go back. Let me make a new. Okay. See what I said we are doing. LS. You have the cam fish that you have downloaded, right? Change directory into it. Change directory into it. Do your ls. The first thing that is there is what you are launching. Use your bash camfish, but use sudo at the beginning. sudo put in your password. Let me see if I can get another YouTube video we can use. If yours is working for you, please you can notify.